Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with new topics. Well, not a new topic, it's kind of familiar topic in the manifesting community. And it is about specific persons. Now, if those who don't know what a specific person is, most likely, well, let me keep it the genuine popular way. That is, your romantic, pretty much a romantic partner who's either has you left, they left, and something's going wrong in the relationship to where you want to see um, a change in them, right? That's pretty much it. Even though a specific person could be anybody, a friend, acquaintance, a coworker, a family member. But the manifestation community has specified it. Main source, like I said, a romantic partner, or even a partner that they want to be romantic with. So I'm gonna just give my obviously ways of how you can manifest them, and just the overall aspect, two sides of the same coin. um just the yes and then the other side of it. So let's start off with the main, the main side of what everybody loves to enjoy to hear how to do it. So when manifesting a specific person, right? Your romantic partner, it doesn't matter about what technique you use. It's always the internal knowing that it is done, and you have received a specific person, right? But let's back up a second. The reason why some of you guys are not seeing, the result of your specific person is what you're internally vibrating on. Is it desperation? Is it being needy? Well, I have to have this person, no one else. This person has to change for me. This has to work. I want this person to be so obsessed with me. Sometimes you gotta sit with yourself and ask, why do you genuinely, desire, these things, and what state of being are you coming from? Because I'm telling you right now from experience, if you're coming from a desperate, needy, angry, anxious, this person be obsessed with you, like, it's just not gonna happen. Yes, you can have someone obsessed, but like the question is, I'm not knocking people who do. This is a judgment-free zone. I'm just giving you guys, both sides. You should want unconditional. First off, unconditional love. A romantic, a joyful, happy, soulful meaning. Relationship with someone that you can really grow with. Together, and someone being obsessed with you isn't and it's just my opinion, but like I said, this is a judgment-free zone. You can do what you want. Is it the most healthiest thing, And like I said, I'm not perfect. I used to think some things, ways of how I want a specific person to be presented in my life. But sometimes you gotta genuinely sit down with yourself and ask yourself, why do I want this? Why do I want this person to be presented to me in my life, my reality, this certain way? Now let's go back to the desperation, the anxiousness, stuff like that. Like, and that basically comes to, I know everybody heard a lot of things I'm going to say is cliche, but it's true. Putting someone on a pedestal over you, you're just not going to get that person, because you're going to forever be mad when you see things in your 3D reality that's not equating to your manifestation. Not realizing all is divine. And what I mean by that is, whenever you get frustrated, angry internally, and you start talking in your head, have any conversation with your head, that's messing up your reality as well too. You're just not being patient enough. You're not, just claiming what to be yours. The knowing, not believing, the knowing that it is already done, like it is already yours. You being so upset, not realizing that what I mean by everything is divine is that it's teaching you what you need to work on internally. Because if you're always getting triggered and upset with 3D, that means that's not the specific person, it's you. You have something that you need to work on internally. Like, why am I getting so upset that this person texts me in a month or 2 months after we split? why am I so upset with, or like we are in communication and they just not text me back fast enough? Like, why am I getting so upset? Like, why? Like, why? Because you want them so bad, them or nothing. You gotta check yourself in the mirror. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, is this healthy for me? Is this right for me? All this, stress you're putting on your body, the, saying like the anger you're putting on your body, like, is this healthy for me? Is this right for me? The way I'm going about this, And like I said, I'm doing both sides, so it's okay if you want a specific person, right? It's okay, but you gotta realize that, this is your reality. You're the main character, love yourself a little more. Like I said, the techniques is just to get you into that state of being, but you would always be the state of being by just knowing that it is done. Like it's all techniques, the 369, the 555, the water cup method, the SATs, inner conversations, affirmations, they're all good, but it's basically to, these are techniques are good, but it really, like I said, the power comes from within. And every time you, like I said, every time you get triggered and you're upset and a third party's there, like, that's you. It's not a specific person, that's you. You think a specific person knows that? You're getting upset all the time. Well, they probably do if you're messaging them upset and try to call them and all that. Try to force things and, why they're not treating me this way. Why? That's you. You're answering your own question. Every time you get mad. So you have to just go internally and realize that, and tell yourself that that you deserve the love. You deserve to be treated a certain way. You deserve to be, kind and caring, kind and cared for. The same energy you put out, it's true, you get back. I mean, if you don't believe that yourself, you don't feel like you deserve it, you're not going to get it. It's never going to show up in your world at all. You gotta stop being your thoughts, because you're not your thoughts. You have to just be the observer and just realize that, all the negative thoughts that's plaguing your head is eating you up alive every day about that specific person. You can't sleep. You're just so stressed out for what? You don't have to be stressed out over someone at all. Never. You are the prize. It's supposed to be a beautiful soul connection. You connect with another beautiful soul. It's never supposed to be stressful with a relationship. It's never supposed to be, just heartbreaking and everything like that. Everything, remember said, everything is divine. So stuff is breaking your heart, hurting you. That is, basically, we're all connected. Consciously, everything, we're all connected. We're all one. So whenever somebody's hurting you, something like that, it's really, and I don't want to stop me saying it, but it's really a blessing and a lesson. The blessing that you should discover it with the awareness, and the lesson is that you learn that, hey, this is hurting me. Why am I continuing to allow these hurting me? And it's so deep into it. People understand when you manifest a specific person, right? Like I said, you go inward. Basically, the good side. Should I say the good side of what people hear? You go inwardly. Go inwardly, and whatever triggers and traumas that is triggering you about this person, stuff like that. Go listen. I'm more than enough. I'm always great. I'm always, I'm loving. I deserve love. Talk to yourself. Have conversations with yourself. You are your biggest inspiration. Always. You are number one in your life. No matter, you are the number one person in your life. You, like I said, you are the main character of your story. It is always about you. Not egotistical. It's true. You're you made people have loved you, but they have their own lives. You have to worry about yourself. And your partner will always reflect what state of being you're being in. People around you will always reflect the state of being. So when and this goes to my next point, about people wanting specific persons, this is the other side of it. Personally, my opinion, I stopped when I learned this, and I learned this by myself about how to love myself a lot better, that I had to love myself a lot better, right? And this is people more so like in the spiritual side, like might understand it, resonate with this better. You know about you know, having a high vibration. Um, and this is no judgment. Like I said, it's just my opinion. Like I said, if you want a specific person, you can. I already told you the answer. Just everybody told you the answer. Just I want to really like bring a more clarified answer for you guys. Um, but like I said, always everything starts from within. And if you don't realize that, you're not gonna have that success. It's not the technique, it's you. It's always going to be you. What state of being are you? And always remain present, because you're thinking about the future, you're thinking about the past can make you sad, the future make you anxious. Always remain in the present. Always remain in the present. Because when you're in the present, you're at peace. You're not worried about the specific person. You're just chilling, enjoying life, you know, doing what you do, whether you're working a job, a business, you know, you're on vacation. You ain't worried about the other person. You know that it's done. You know that it's so every you can get it. You can have anything you want. You know, just always be present. Just thinking about, you know, stressing about for what? Why are you doing that to yourself? No, love yourself more. Go take yourself out. You know, on a date. Take yourself to dinner. Take yourself to that movie. Take yourself on vacation. You don't have. It's nice to want to do it with a specific person, but you don't have to. When you start thinking like that, you'll realize like, yo, like I know who I am. Like, I'm gonna be good. It's just this thought too. Always know that you're gonna be good with or without the person. Always, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be great with or without the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put yourself up there. Like, put yourself up there. And everything is, you know, it's a normal thing to know that you deserve, you know, love, and like it's normal. Don't overhype it. You know, it's good to be when you're in the moment, and you know the loving is going on, but you just it's this when you have that internal knowing that you deserve better, and you have to know it. You can't just, it's not just thinking. It's not just, you know, your thoughts, but it's just the ending knowing. You know, and that goes back to, like I said, the next point of the other side of the coin of a specific person. I'm just giving you guys, you know, a different perception and perspective. You know, for people who enjoy this specific person videos and everything. My question is that, you know, and like I said, this is just my opinion. This is just how this. Y'all don't have to take this. Like I said, I already told you guys how a specific person and everything. So this is just the other side of the coin. Why do you want that specific person back? Now, if you're this person, whether it be male, female, right, who either, well, this side is the specific person isn't acting quote unquote right, or isn't showing up your life right? Why do you want that person? The person is giving you a hard time in life right now, basically disturbing your peace. Like, oh, the girl, he seems like a nice guy, or the guy, she seems like a nice woman, she's just not showing up, and she's doing all these things, and or he's doing all these things, and it's getting me mad. And why do you want that person? And they're showing you who they are. They're showing you all the red flags, just that you just want this one person. Like, why do you want that person? Like, you feel like they're a nice person on it, but maybe they are nice, but maybe they're just not compatible with you. Maybe they just, you know, it's just not meant for you to be with this person. Like, you know, maybe you guys are not vibrating on the same level. This is why that person is not, you know, resonating with you. Sometimes you're vibrating at too high of a level that the person is just not there yet in life. Everybody's not spiritually awakened. Everybody doesn't know about manifesting, so they just live in the 3D, the matrix, and they can't resonate with you mentally, and that will frustrate you too, because when you start to advance more in knowledge and understanding the game we're really playing, you're gonna realize that you can't. If this person don't wake up, you guys are gonna lose a connection, because you're gonna always have to dumb down your conversations with this person. Let's start right there first. You gotta always realize that you gotta have to dumb down yourself because this person thinks all this is real. And you know it's not. It's fake. There's just the more spiritual side, like who understands what I'm talking about. But as far as like the 3D way, why do you consider? Why are you a person not acting right? There are for women like this is from talking to the women. There are billions of men in this world. For the guys, there are billions of women in the world. Why are you so hung up on this one person? Because they give you a little attention, and this is not me poking at you. Please don't take this any wrong way, but because they give you a little attention, like, so what? There's another man for the woman. There's another woman for them that give you that experience more meaningful, soulful connection with you than this person who you hung up on. Let this person go. It's their loss. It's always their loss. It's always their loss. But see, what happens is that this is what happens, and on this side of it, where you're the the good person trying to continuously try to make this person change and do this and that, like they eventually end up hurting you. They eventually end up hurting you because they're not, they never ever changed and they never ever did things that they want you to. They end up hurting you, and that hurt is from you because you're not loving yourself more to be like, man, I don't need this person. Like, they seem cool, they look good, they look beautiful, though. Like the man, the girl looks sexy, like, but like your intuition, everything, it'll kick in you like, yo, I need to leave this person alone. Like, they're not showing me no type of interest. They never want to hang out. Like, oh, they hanging out and they act that dry. The conversation is dry. Like, oh, everything's going good. Then they switched up. Like, you just like, yep, just leave that person alone. Like, it's just not meant to be. Like, and then it's crazy too, cause and when I'm saying this, y'all, it'll resonate in your head. It'll click. Some of you it won't. Some of you just be like, no, I can change that. I can change her. I can change. Go ahead. I'm just letting you know, like, that's not the person. Like, for you, like, you guys are not on the right vibrational match. It is gonna lead to pain. But I'll explain the pain side in the other way. Sometimes people look at pain as bad, but pain can be good because there's a blessing and lesson in everything. It's use that pain to grow. People look at pain as just the most horrible thing. I've been hurt so many times, but I now sit back and look at it like, yo, that was my growth. I recently just got hurt. And this was my growth. Now I understand, like, I will, you know what I'm saying? I will never waste my time again. It's wasting your time. Even though time is an illusion. But it's wasting your time. Why do that? Find someone, or someone can naturally just the point is, everything is natural. It'll naturally be someone to come into your life, and y'all have a beautiful soul connection. So the person you just sitting on and dwelling on and trying to, no, don't do that to yourself. You're playing yourself. And like I said, one thing is not being mean. It's just I'm just giving you my opinion. You don't have to take this. You use discernment. That's just my opinion, but I feel like it's gonna resonate with a lot of people. You don't, what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with someone else's BS. There is someone better. Once you let that person go, someone better will come in. Boom. Unconditional love, affection, just everything. Just beautiful dates, vacations, marriage, beautiful marriage, honeymoon, kids. If you want to have kids or marriage, if you want that stuff. But like, this person acting right, bye. They're like, bye. I know who I am. I'm good. Like I said, once again, I'm good with or without you. But let's go to the other side of that as well, as far as what I said. Like, see, you're the good person, right? Now, what happens if because people understand this. People think that when you're in the comments, people read the comments too. You guys stop reading the comments, guys. It's cool to have to read success stories, but also when you read success stories, don't compare yourself to that person. Just, if you use it as inspiration, that's cool. But stop comparing, like, oh, why this person got it, but I don't got my like, don't do that, because you're still not going to get your person. That's just people who want a specific person. This side is, though, like I said, this side is the side of, why would you want a specific person back? Like I said, I gave you the people who are claimed to be, you know, the nice person in the relationship, or the nice person in the situationship that you're trying to get the relationship, romantic partner, and that person acted right. Now let's go to the part that where people don't realize this too. People think it's just, oh, the good person ain't getting a person to act right, but there are people out there who want to manifest a specific person, and maybe they were the bad ones. I mean, good or bad, it's just, you know, it's all opinion based. It's judge. It's, you know, it's everything is neutral till you label, until you put judgment onto it. But quote unquote bad, right? Like you're just treating this person horrible, and you know, and they were good to you, and you just want them back, you know, because you changed your ways and now you want them back. And I'll get to third parties too, with either you being good or bad. Yeah, I'll get to third parties. But you were bad, and you want this person, and you want this person back because you changed your ways and everything like that, right? And remember, this is the side of, this is, I already explained like how you could just, it's the side of, you know, why would you want them back? Now, for the bad person who, quote unquote bad person who want their person back, right? I'm gonna break this down for you. Like I said at the beginning, you can't have your specific person. You can have anything you want in this lifetime. For the bad person, right? I want you to look at it from this different angle, right? Remember I told you everything is by the vibration level frequency of what you're vibrating on, right? Internally, sometimes you may be so oblivious to the action that you're doing that you, or aka stuck in your ways, that you don't feel like you're being bad. You feel like you're just being yourself. You treat this person horrible until it's too late and the person leaves you, right? Cool. Now, it hits you because there's an internal shift that was made inside of you, the awareness that grew, that realized that, dang, I did this person wrong for no reason, like, and you blame it on, it's either two ways you do it. You blame it on past things that happened to you, or you blame it on, well, I told him I was this way, or the guy like, well, I told her I was this way, like, she decided to stay, or he decided to stay. Instead of taking the responsibility yourself and be like, I messed up, you know, take accountability for yourself. I messed up. I did this to this person. I take responsibility. Yes, I have traumas, and I'm not dismissing people's traumas, because we all have certain type of traumas and triggers. But I let my traumas and triggers basically run my emotions, run my mental. I didn't take control of it, and I hurt this person, and I want them back. So that's a start of inner work right there and there. Yes, you internally work, and you get, and the traumas and triggers never go away, by the way. People think they get 100% go away. No, they never go away. It's just you learn to deal with them. Like, you don't just ignore them. If the trigger comes up, you be like, man, it'll become to a point to you be like, man, like that happened like so long ago. Like, I don't care no more. It won't upset you. It won't affect your mood. It won't affect your day. You know, that's what, like, it'll never be gone, because it's like that energy. Like, energy will never disappear. Like, so with the bad person, like I said, you gotta look internally, like, why am I this way? You know, most likely it's a trigger of trauma, or somebody had some traumatic experience that happened to you that made you this way. Like you said, the guy or girl broke their heart and they became cold-hearted. You let this person win. 9 out of 10 people who's watching, man, they got cheated on, or hurt in some type of way. They got cheated on, right? You let this person, and it hurts. We're spiritual beings living a human life experience. So, like I said, pain and hurt is all about perception. So you gotta, like I said, everything is divine. Even that pain is divine. Like, you can look at it as life is happening, you know, for me. That was for you to realize that I should have never been with this person. And you always see the red flags. Think about this. When you are done being hurt by someone, right? Either you hurt by someone or you hurt someone, right? There are red flags, internal red flags inside of you that go off. that you're doing wrong by someone or you're being done wrong by someone, you need to back away. You don't see it to the end. Either you get hurt or you hurt someone. But they go off. They do go off. It's just that, first off, you're always in your head. You're always in your head. Get out your head. And it's like you're not in tune. You're not intuitively connected to yourself, right? So when the deed is done, it's like too late. Like you're either hurt or you have some type of remorse to where like, hey, like I really did this person wrong. Like this person was the only good person in my life right now. Like, and I really messed up. What I'm saying is to make this, it's a lesson. This is why I say like a benefit. I don't agree with it anymore. I used to, because I look at it as a lesson, a blessing and a lesson, right? The bad person who did the good person horribly wrong, right? It's a lesson. You had to learn a lesson to be like, hey, maybe I need to let some of those traumas and triggers and whatever experiences I had in the past go. So, and it could also be a self-doubt thing that I feel like I don't deserve love. I feel like I don't, and I just been done wrong. So I'm gonna do somebody else. When you let that go and open up and be open to new energy, new loving energy, unconditional loving energy, your ways, that people who come in, and it might not be that specific person. It might be someone new that you start a new journey, because that specific person, at the end of the day, that was a universal lesson to you. That specific person who was good to you, that specific person who was good to you, was a lesson for you to realize that I need to go internally and change my ways. Because it's not cool to be just hurting people out here for no reason. And take accountability for it, because it's not them, it's always you. Remember, this is your reality. It's always you. The good person who was good to the bad person, that's your lesson too. That you need to go inside more and love yourself more and realize that I shouldn't be this on to this person who treat me bad. I should have enough self-love for myself to realize like, nah, I need to walk away from this person because you're disturbing my peace. You're nowhere near to say what you're doing. You said you wanted this and that and not even showing the actions. I need to stay away from you. I need to protect my peace at all. I need to protect my energy at all costs. So that's how I look at specific people. People just grab a random person that they don't know. And it happens unnaturally. And you want this, it's always a girl who wants the guy they see at work or at the bar, or the guy who see the girl at the club. Like, and I'm not knocking it. It's just that, sometimes you gotta realize that, like, everybody who you is not right for you. This is why they're just a passerby. You be at the club, like, or you be at the bar, you be at the whatever you be at, and sometimes a lot of people just you pass by them, because when you finally do get to interact with them, and if you're more conscious, you'll realize that this person is, and not on ego, just not on that vibrational level, you'll see right through it. That you'll save yourself the time and the pain and the lesson that you have to learn. But people who are not aware of that, the awareness is not at that level yet. And it ain't even gotta be all a high level awareness, like you're Zen. You just gotta have a little bit of awareness to realize, like, this person may not be good for me at all. Like, I don't even know this person. Like, even if you have because people all have attractions to people, the way they look and everything like that. It's human nature. But sometimes, like I said, like, a person can look beautiful, for the girls, the guy look handsome, and they're funny, they're cool, but like internally they're messed up. They got traumas and triggers that they never worked on. This is why when you get with them, you be like, yo, who is this person? You be like, yo, who is this? And think about it, and this is about to get even deeper, right? Not only that was for the good person who got done by the bad person wrong, and for the bad person who did the good person wrong, not only was those people your lesson, if you look at the other side of it too, you were their lesson if they can understand that too. You were their lesson. Because hopefully, the bad person who you were good to, hopefully they'll be like, dang, like, yo, this person was good to me and all of that. Like this, it was good to me. Like, and I just took it for granted. And this is why the good person sometimes the bad person will spin the block and come back into your DMs, your messages, and when you start like loving yourself more, and the person come back like, hey, I'm sorry and all that, you know, and then you got your choice if you want to deal with that person again, and you know, the bad person, that good person who you did wrong, if they can see it too, you were their lesson as well. Like, they need to love themselves more to be like, yo, why was I even dealing with you? You know, and look, that's how I look at specific persons. You know, that's my opinion about manifesting a specific person. Like I said, you can have that person, but always go inward. What vibrational state are you trying to manifest them at? Is it desperation? Is it anxious? Is it, or is it pure bliss, loving, unconditional love? Because 9 out of 10, like I said, in my opinion, you'll find out that, yo, once you vibrationally and you start loving yourself more, and you really analyze everything that happened, all your lovers and everything, you're like, yo, it's me. I'm picking these people. They're only responding to what energy I'm putting. Once you take accountability for yourself, you look yourself in the mirror like, yo, it's me. Like, I'm allowing myself to be hurt. Like I said, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that it's them. You have to take accountability for your life. You can't be accountable for their actions. Yes, they hurt you, but like I said, you allowed the hurt. And what I mean by that is, people gonna be people. So the people that you're vibrating with in that level, whether they're good or bad, it's all one. And I know it's hard to hear that, but I want you really to understand this. If you are more aware and loving yourself more, that bad person doesn't get a chance with you. That bad person doesn't even, if you ain't letting traumas, you know, trigger, if that bad person doesn't even, you don't even look that person way. Yeah, they look good, but so what? I look good. That person doesn't even get an ounce of your time. That person doesn't even get an ounce of your time. So, and then for the bad person treat a good person, right? Like, realizing that it's me doing it, and that I need to do the internal work. Once you do the work, you don't want that person back either, because you'll realize consciously that they were my lesson too. They were my lesson that, hey, I need to go inward to see what is having me destroy relationships with good people. Why is it too good to be true? What kind of shit is that? And some people used to it's no different from people who be in abusive relationships, right? And they go and no matter how much saving you do for them or how much saving they do for you, you end up going back, or that person goes back. It's because you're so used to it, normality. You're used to you're used to it being normal. I mean, everything is an opinion based. Everything is, you know, but internally, you know, it's not good for you. Because, like I said, you have the self-love. You like, yo, man, listen, I know who I am as a person. I don't have to put up with this BS. I could just walk away and live my life great with you or without you. And let me just do, and that goes for specific persons, for friendships, family, and all of that. Listen, guys, you don't have to force nothing. You don't have to force anything with no one. People was gonna hate on you, be jealous of you, envy. Like, everybody who's supposed to be in your life, once you start elevating your mind, your conscious, once you start elevating yourself, the people who's supposed to be in your life are gonna be in your life. The people who not, don't force no friendships, don't force no relationships with nobody, don't chase no one, nah. Cause you do that, you're gonna get hurt. AKA, you're gonna continuously learn that lesson. And remember, think about this: people who are older, you know, in their 40s, 50s, when you sit back and be like, damn, like I got divorced, like why does that happen? You'll realize that you've been having to learn this lesson for 20, 30 years, 40 years. When you finally gain a little bit more awareness and raise your vibration just a little bit, like I said, it gotta be crazy high. You'll realize the full, like, damn, yo, this has been me my whole life. Why I keep track of this man? Why I keep track of this woman? For 20, 30, 40 years, you've been learning the same lesson with each person. It'd be that deep. Like, I had to sit, I've been learning this lesson for over a decade. Oh, more than a decade. Like 12 years. 12 years. It took me 12 years to learn a lesson about dealing with certain women. All that pain. And this last woman now, recently, once I sat to myself, I was like, yo, it's me. I'm choosing these people. I'm not loving myself enough to walk away. I should have been this. What? I'm telling you, when you guys realize that, yo, there is, these people don't get a chance, and for the bad people who do good people wrong, like, be grateful for that lesson. Be grateful for the lesson that you learned. So now that you understand and overstand it, so that way when you do naturally meet someone, they're gonna be on your level. They're gonna be on your level, on that same level that your energy is residing at. And that's where the beautiful soul connections come in at, you know. So pretty much like I said, let's wrap this up. It's kind of a lengthy video. If you want a specific person, right, you have to go inwardly. Stop doing the desperation. Stop being frustrated. Be in the present. Know that you deserve love, unconditional love, a beautiful soul connection with someone. Stop chasing them. Don't ever beg nobody ever in your life. Love yourself more. Treat yourself. You be treating, I bet you're the type of person to treat, and that's not me putting labels, it's just some people resonate with this. To treat everybody better than yourself. Pay for everything for themselves. Like, you pay for your friends, your family, your lover. Like, you be spoiling your lover. They don't do nothing of that back to you, right? It don't feel good. I know. It don't. Listen, I know. Treat yourself. Go shop. Go spoil yourself. Go buy for the man. Go buy the new shoes. New J's, new whatever shoes. You know what I'm saying? The new. You want to get yourself a nice new coat. Clothes and everything like that. Go buy yourself some new tech. The ladies, go buy yourself. Go get them nails done. Get your hair done. Your feet done. Take yourself to a spa. Take yourself to a vacation. Take yourself to that nice new restaurant you heard about. People don't understand, like, yo, like, honestly, I had to learn. So I used to be like, dang, like, eating by yourself is weird. Like, going to the movies by yourself is weird. No, it's not. Actually, when you do it, you be like, yo, I enjoyed this. Whether you want to sit at the bar or sit at a table, a booth, or like that, especially get a booth to yourself, eating by yourself is. And I have friends. We go out sometimes, stuff like that. We cool. But when you going by yourself, like, you're not winning on nobody's time. You pick a time yourself and you go there yourself. Or a movie, you just go see a movie by yourself. Like, it'd be lit. It'd be just as lit as you go with friends. Sometimes it'd be better, depending on the group of friends you have. They talking to the movie or they. Because sometimes you just want that quietness for yourself. You want that alone time for yourself, and it's okay to have that. Like, treat yourself, bro. Like, you the boss. You the main character of your own movie. Nobody else is you. Like I said, do the inner work. The people who resonate with the other side, like, why would you want this? Like I said, I look at it as a lesson. It's a lesson and a blessing at the same time. And I'm not perfect, guys. I deal with human things like we all do. I wanted specific people like we all do. Like, I still do have. I have specific people, but in different ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Let me address one more thing too. I'm sorry, real quick. Type of sexual relationship with this person. It's not me laughing at you. It's understand this. This is why you're not supposed to just be sleeping with multiple people. Protect your energy. Always. Protect your sexual energy always, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Not only that, it's at a deeper spiritual level. I know you guys have heard this. When you have sex with people, whatever they have on them, you gain that. So their traumas, whatever. Some people might have entities on them that they don't even know. People put things on people that don't even know. So it gets deeper than that. Think about this. The traumas you'll gain from that person by the man. Insert the penis inside the woman who accepts the man. You're gaining all that energy from him. So whatever trauma that you're taking that on, and this is how deeper it gets. This is why it's really wicked. You think about it. So for the man having sex with that woman, right? Not only are you taking, because the people who unless you're highly spiritual, you don't spiritual cleanse. The people who do, they know. The people who don't spiritual cleanse, this is for the average consumer. The man, you stick your penis inside the woman, right? Cool. You take on all her traumas and everything she has on her, right? Not only you take it on hers, you're taking on all the other men she has slept with and all the other women those men have slept with. Think about that cycle. And then think about the women too. The women, you're taking on his, and you're taking on all the other women he slept with and all the other men they slept with, in that whole repeated cycle. Yeah. Think of how deep that is. Think about how deep that is. It's when you think of it like, yo, this is why I don't really follow the Bible no more. I'm more so spirituality. In my opinion, all Bibles are, just metaphysically, right? But this is why the whole no sex before marriage. Because it's wicked. It's really dumb. It's really like all that lustful bad energy. And like I said, I'm not judging anyone, because we all have our lustful ways. We all do. Some just know how to control it better than others. I'm no better than, I'm learning I'm growing just like you guys are. I'm just gotta give you guys what I'm learning and what I'm observing as well. This is why you end up with those, dang, this person might have caught a STD. This person cheated on this person, cheated on their wife, cheated on their husband, and they catch a STD because you're being lustful. Spirit of lust. Dang, I love that girl at the bar. She looking good, she got a fat butt. He with that person. Take on all that stuff they got on him. The girl with the guy, he look handsome. Take on all that stuff he got, because you were never supposed to just be with them. And people say, and this is a question people I might ask in comments, like, well, what about all the people who weren't awakened and who weren't spiritually like that? You know the answer, but I'm gonna give you the answer away. You manifest every day, but sometimes you're just unconscious of doing it. Unconscious of knowing. Think about it. The life before you live, before knowing the knowledge of how to manifest or how to be spirit or things becoming spiritual. Life before that, you was oblivious, knowing that you were manifesting every day. You were trading every day. So the grandparents or the great grandparents who stood together for 70 years, they may have been unaware of it. That doesn't mean it wasn't happening. Just because they had a beautiful marriage for 50, 60, 70 years, it still was, everything's divine. Everything was divine. They manifest each other together. Not knowing it though, not being aware of it. It still happened though. Just because they intentionally do it, their energy did. You manifest every day. You manifest your reality every day. There's no, like I said, there's no exception to that. It's just they just were not conscious of it, like how we are. It's no different from people like, dang, like all the people like, yo, my grandparents stayed together for 30, 40 years, and my grandpa cheated or my grandma cheated on him. They still stay together. I mean, okay. That means that they didn't, the person loved each other enough. Like, nah, like, no, because that person was being lustful, didn't care about the marriage, and just, nah, we just gonna stick it out together during these old. I mean, and I'm not judging that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you truly decide to do. You want to stick with someone who has stepped out on you. That's cool. That's okay for you because you have the strength to get over that. You know, just my opinion. A person stepping out on you being lustful, and you find out, and you stay, you're playing yourself in the end because they can bring back a sexual disease that might be detrimental to you. Even though you can heal, natural, but that might be detrimental to you. Why would you even? They might bring back a demon on them because they decide to step out. They decide to step out on you, and they bring back a whole entity, a dark entity, something in your marriage that was full of light. Well, I mean, was it really full of light? This person might have evil intentions that you just never will. And it's crazy too, because this person cheated on you, right? They probably had bad intentions from the beginning. You just never saw the signs. That's yeah, I get the point. But in the long run, nigga, this long, it starts with inner work. Specific person always starts with inner work. The knowing that you deserve the love, deserve, to be cared for, deserve boom boom. But also treat yourself like that too, Take yourself out. Spoil yourself. Love yourself better. For the people who understand the other side of why would I want this person back, they really were my lesson. And and it sucks if I hurt them. It sucks if I got hurt by them. But they're my lesson blessing, That's just how my side go from it now. This person was my lesson. My lesson and blessing at the same time. Like this, I don't vibe with them no more. Because it's like if I got done wrong, right? I can't vibe with that person no more. Like, I learned my lesson, but like, why do I want this person back? Who's my lesson? Oh, and third party. I'm sorry about third party. People get mad when they see the person get with third party, depending on if you're manifesting them, right? It's a good thing. You know why? This is why you get so mad, you get so frustrated, you don't end up with it, you just give up. Because you can't control how the bridge edges is gonna go. Sometimes the person may come straight back to you, be completely different, right? They got some type of subconscious awareness that they know they wrongs, or they come back to you, right? But sometimes they need to get into a relationship or even a marriage to change themselves. And not when I mean like change themselves, I mean like that didn't bring it, sparked a change for them to go internally for themselves. Like they had to go be with someone else, either get hurt or whatever by them, to learn something about themselves. It just it's, you can't control the bridge, you can't control the map. It's just how it happens. So when you see a person with a third person, you can still have them, or they might be you can still have them, but they just need to go. They need to go through this work, this path, for them to be the person that you desire them to be for you. This is people want their specific person back. Sometimes they have to go through a different path for themselves and learn for certain things from themselves, learn lessons from themselves, to come back to you, the better version. So when you see a third party, don't get mad. It can be a bridge of influence. Now you do have a choice. You can keep going and know that, hey, I already know I got them. Or you can just be like, you know what? Be happy for them. More love, joy, and peace for them. That's just, the third party thing. And as far as third party, as far as like a cheating thing, you just leave them. Like, bye. Go be with that person. You want to be with that person bad? Like I said, what did we say at the beginning? You gotta always turn to me. I'm gonna be great with you. I'm gonna be great without you. Oh, you want to keep disturbing my peace? Here's the door. More blessings for you. Or shall I say, I wish you more, more blissful in your life. Because you can't, not my peace, not my energy. Not this level over here. This is one of a kind. So, like I said, I basically went over everything with you guys. We'll be having more videos like this coming. I'm just, trying to. It'd be hard to think about topics like that come with a different angle sometimes. Even then, that's still assumption itself, but maybe I just did work that assumption. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, in-depth breakdown of a specific person. Like I said, you can have it. It's all about head work and just taking that person to the pedestal, and realizing that you deserve to love yourself. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be, like I said, come out with more videos of a more in-depth breakdown of certain topics. I just know this is a big topic in the manifesting / spiritual community. It's all one-on-one. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. And YouTube, it's your boy J Flash, and I'm out.